We return tonight to Ahmedabad for the final of the 19th edition of the Indian Premier League. RCB Royal Challengers Bengaluru attempting to go back-to-back tonight as they battle the Gujarat Titans. The Challengers won the toss and have chosen to bat. We are all set to go. It will be Phil Salt to face down the first ball as the final of the 2026 Indian Premier League is now underway. RCB and the Gujarat Titans battling it out for the title, and we're glad to have you with us here tonight on ULTRASPORT. Phil Salt on strike here for RCB as we open things up, and it's going to be two green dot balls to begin. Next delivery here. Conservative shot. And it doesn't lead to much of anything. This one sent to offside, and there's the catch! And we have an early dismissal. Phil Salt out for a duck. And what a start to this Indian Premier League final. Now look at this once again. Gill with the catch. And it is a duck to open things up. And you can see the frustration here from Phil Salt as he goes to the back. Rajat Patidar up next as RCB get a bit of a rough start here in the IPL final. Patidar will be hoping to reverse the tide here as he faces down this first ball. Goes to offside once again, and this is going to be a single for the first run of the IPL final of 2026 as we come to the last delivery of the first over of 5. Again, this is a 5-over match as per ULTRASPORT tradition as we bring you our version of the IPL final. Offside. Very nearly wide, but it stays in, and that brings us to Luke Wood, the next bowler for the Gujarat Titans. He's going to send this straight on. Patidar will bring this over towards square leg. And there is another single. Vritra Kamdar, the other man in the crease here for RCB at the moment. He faces down his second delivery, and look at this! He will get the first 6 of the IPL final. Beautiful, just beautiful. Soars over the boundary. And there is our first maximum. It probably won't be the last, however. It's been quite an action-packed season. Quite a lot of big moments, including from Suryavanshi. The next big thing, it seems, in cricket. He was eliminated as well as the rest of Rajasthan against Gujarat on Friday, but he's got a bright future ahead of him, and it'll be exciting to see what happens next IPL as Patidar will send this for 4. First boundary of the final, and the horns are going off in the stands here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. This is the largest stadium by capacity in the world. Holds 133,000 people, and this place has to be at least close to being full to capacity as Patidar sends this for 4 more. We'll see this again. Easy path to the boundary there. And that'll bring in Kagiso Rabada, the South African. Second over done. RCB on 1 for 17 after a rough start in the first over. They're now starting to get on track. Current run rate is 8.5, and the projected total there is 43. As Kamdar will send this for a single. And Patidar back on strike. Yorker here from Rabada. And this will bounce. It's another single for RCB. This is the 74th match of 74 in what has been an amazing 2026 IPL season. RCB won their first championship last season. Virat Kohli finally achieving triumph with the club he had been with for so long, and now it may very well be 2 in a row. Short delivery here from Rabada, and it's going to work. Patidar forced to reach up a bit there, and that'll be a green dot ball. Yorker this time, and still not much of anything to be gained there. And that takes us into Rabada's last delivery. Rabada able to bring down the scoring in his over. None for 3 was Rabada, only conceded 3 runs. And that'll bring in Rashid Khan, first spin bowler of the night here in the IPL Final. 2 overs remaining. Again, this is a 5-over match. 2 overs remaining for RCB in their innings. And oh, into the air it goes. Catch is made, and we have our second dismissal. Rashid Khan, the spinner, starts things off with a bang. Phillips with the catch, somewhat from behind, as Gujarat take their second wicket of the night. And now the momentum starting to slow down a bit for RCB. Vritra Kamdar dismissed, 9 runs from 7 deliveries to bring in Jitin Shetty. Set towards leg side. Oh. Keeper got in there. It's not enough, but there was an initial moment of jubilation before the confirmation from the umpire. Now, Shetty is going to send this for 4 as RCB hope to get back the momentum that they lost in the 3rd over. Now look at this once again here. Patidar on 11 from 8. Shetty's partner in the crease here at the moment. Keeper gets under it. Secures the ball, able to prevent runs from being scored there. Keeper is on top of it in this over. Look at this again. But again, the umpire says no. And the last delivery of the over coming now in what has been somewhat of a disappointing innings, perhaps, for RCB. They will hope to turn the tide here, however, as this goes for 6. And now they have one more over to try and turn things around. It looks good at the end of the 2nd over, and they will try again to get that momentum back. Prasid Krishna in as the last bowler for Gujarat. Patidar will open the over on strike. Oh, swing and a miss. RCB 38, the score projection at the current run rate, and I think they might need a bit more if they want to have hope, if they want to have an absolute, if they want to have confidence, I should say. Of course, there is hope. There is always hope until you reach the very end. But the more runs you have, you're obviously going to be more confident. And Rajasthan certainly experienced that when they took on Sunrisers. Scored 243 against Hyderabad's 196. But ultimately, they would not make it through. And now, Gujarat facing off against RCB again, hoping to avenge their defeat in the first match of the playoffs. 3 deliveries remaining for RCB as Patidar sends a couple over the boundary. This one, however, is going to be a change of tone, change of pace. Right back to the bowler. Short delivery here, and that is not going to go anywhere. So now to the last ball. Patidar will be hoping to make the most of it on behalf of RCB. Krishna with the final delivery here of the innings. And over towards square leg. This is going to be a single. RCB finish 2 for 39. The official ULTRASPORT merch store is now open for business. We've just started rolling things out and there are many more products to come in the future, but we still have some amazing items for sale, like this polo shirt or this coffee mug. So if you enjoy our content and want to support the channel, head over to streamlabs.com/YT_ULTRASPORT. Thank you. Tom Banton will be on strike to start things off for the Titans alongside Shubman Gill. Bhuvi Kumar, the opening bowler for RCB. 40 runs needed for Gujarat to win here tonight. They won the IPL in their first season as a club, their first season in existence when they were the expansion team a few years ago. They have the great honor of playing at the largest stadium in the world. They're in front of a home crowd tonight, even though this was predetermined by the BCCI that the final would happen here. They nonetheless have made it to this showpiece match at their home ground, no less. And they will be hoping to ride that wave of home support all the way to the title as we get underway here. This towards offside. Couldn't find the gap there. There's a fielder. Looked like he was going to at first glance. Into the air. And no catch. This goes to the boundary. Short delivery pays off in his favor as he manages to get the bat under it and send it all the way. "35 runs from 25 balls needed, soon to be 24. And again, sends it over towards third man, but this time at least he gets a single from it. End of the first over as Yash Dayal comes in to bowl for RCB. Titans on none for 6. Gill on 5 from 5 so far. And this is going to be ruled wide. First wide of the IPL final here. into the air. That one goes all the way, hits the ad board as it comes down for 6. And there is the first maximum for the Titans in this IPL Final. 75 meters there for Gill. He's on 11 from 6. And the Titans now just need 27. This towards offside. It's going to be sent speeding away past point. And that will be 4 more. And now the Titans seem to be on a roll. As we take a look at this once again. $11 runs so far in this over. Remember, they had that wide off the first delivery. And now this might make it 15. It does get past around long leg. And it's 4 more here for Gujarat. Again, in the region of fine leg, goes to short fine leg. Stopped here, so they will only get a single off it, but the Titans have scored on every delivery thus far in this match. In this over, I should say. In this over, not in this match. And it looks like that streak is going to continue as they get the quick single here. They're taking opportunities. They took a bit of a risk there, knowing that there could have been a possible dismissal. They went with it, and it's paid off, and they're going to do the same thing here. That is the end of the second over. Titans on none for 24 here in the 2026 IPL Final, and it seems as though the title may be closer and closer to being theirs. So Shara into ball. Shubman Gill is on 21 from 10. Now 22 from 11. What a night he has had so far. He may very well walk out of this as man of the match. No dismissals have befallen the Titans as of yet. As Banton now, oh my! Into the grandstand. Amazing 6, amazing maximum. Let's see this again. Just scoops it up, bit of a ramp shot there. And that will be 6 more for the Titans. 9 from 16 needed now. They're well within the range. This again will go flying, and it will go for 4. Titans on none for 35. They need 5 more runs. From 15 deliveries. And Banton could be the man to finish things off here. This is just going to be a single, so it might fall to Shubman Gill, who has had an incredible night thus far. 22 from 11. A boundary would end it here, well within his capabilities, and it looks like he's going to do just that. It goes for 4. And the Titans are the winners of the 2026 Indian Premier League. We thank you for joining us as we say from the Narendra Modi Stadium, goodbye, good night, and congratulations to the Titans, IPL champions 2026.